Welcome back to Ill Eagle Culture Brands Red Tape Talk. I am your host, John Ostos, aka Ill Eagle CEO, and I'm here with my two counterparts, Dion 2 Cup Larry and Cody Big Meat Mauk. What's up, fellas?
Yeah, we're in the new digs now.
Yeah, we got a new spot.
Stew.
It looks cool, right? Good backdrops.
It's a vibe for
nice
sure.
and bright.
Yeah. And this is just one of potentially 3 different setups that we're going to be able to have for podcasting. So,
And we got AC, we got heat, we got windows. That's just like new level stuff.
yeah, these windows don't open though, bro.
They don't.
They do not. I checked. I'm like, ventilation. Nope. No cigars in here for me.
that does make it worse. I was gonna say
Yeah.
you probably could get away with it, but now no.
But I mean, there's like a bunch of ceiling vents in here too,
Yeah.
so I imagine everything just goes through ducting out there. So
Yeah.
maybe it'll be all right. We'll see.
Yeah.
I'll try it one day and see how it goes.
See how in trouble you get.
No, it's pretty cool. I really like the setup so far.
Yeah.
Really
And I actually threw that bullseye, if you guys can see it on camera,
No, you
before we started from here behind Cody's head. So,
With his eyes closed.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was really easy.
Without actually throwing it.
Yeah, that was my first throw too, and the other ones I was just messing around. So I was lefty. The other
Like,
ones.
you did that on accident. He said, "No, watch, I'll hit the 13, the 19, and the 12."
Watch.
And he did it to prove it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
So I wanted to talk about that dude that so first off, there was another mass shooting.
Yeah.
I think that happened in between, right?
The one you sent just recently.
The main shooter. When did that happen?
That was
that wasn't really a mass shooting as much as it was some gang shit.
No, in Maine, the guy.
the guy that killed 20 people.
I thought we talked about that.
That was
one
last
actually.
week.
Did we?
Yeah,
we
we
talked about him
that last week.
It would have
So-
been like Wednesday, Tuesday.
That
last
fucking
week.
it just died. Like
yeah.
the story just went.
Yeah, the narrative didn't fit. They tried with that one thing. I think you shared it or someone shared it where they said
But that's what I was going to get into
he
next.
was like
He was,
ethnicity wise or what did they say? In actuality, he was like Israeli or Palestinian or something like that. But in morally, his ethnicity was white.
That's the main guy.
What does that
Yeah.
mean?
The main guy. Well, clearly white people are bad, bro. Obviously, and so
but he was white. I don't get it.
But I thought he was. Didn't they say he was Israeli
No,
or something? He was of Muslim or something like that.
he might
I
have
remember
like,
they're saying
identified
They said
as
no.
a-
They said he was actually X ethnicity, but morally he was white because of what he did. Because you white people shoot.
But he was white.
I don't know.
Like he was white.
I mean,
If
they,
you pull
they
up
look
his
like
picture,
it.
he's
they look
fucking
like
How
it.
old was he? Do you guys?
You can't really judge a book by its
40s?
cover, bro.
He was in his 40s.
Yeah,
That's
probably
crazy.
40.
You can't judge a book by its cover like that, though, and say he was white because
You never know.
you know what I mean.
But he wasn't even a shade dark. Like he was as white as me.
I'm pretty white right now. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
he had like dirty, like blondish beard and shit.
But he was. I think he was in the Army Reserve at some point or another. And then so he actually checked into a mental hospital, and he was trying to buy a suppressor. And that's one thing I fucking.
and they denied him for that.
Yes,
right?
they denied. And that's one thing I fucking hate listening about on the news is when they say, and he tried to buy a silencer. And this is why silencers need to be. Shut the fuck up. There's no such thing as a silencer.
Yeah.
Just shut the fuck up.
They're after
That
the
David,
guns, obviously.
that David Hogg, I think that's his name. He was in the school during the Parkland thing,
oh yeah,
the shooting, and now he's like activist, anti-gun activist, and he always touts off on Twitter all the time about anti-gunness, and he's one of the dorks that fucking bring up silencers and shit, and you could just read the comments and he just gets fucking old.
Or did you see the one on the View or whatever? They were talking about the way an assault or AR works.
Yeah.
And how what's the point of hunting with that if it just blows your food to shreds? It's just like, oh my god, these people have no business having a voice or advocating for anything one way or the other. Like, I'm all for people, like, honestly,
high capacity clips.
yeah, I don't care if people are against guns, bro. Like, that doesn't bother me. It's when you let the stupid people who don't know what the hell they're talking about come on and say why they're against
Try
guns
to
and why they should
advocate,
take
yeah.
them from us.
Yeah.
It's like, you don't know what you're talking about. At least have some, I would love to hear someone who genuinely understands how guns work and how crime works and how
Yeah.
legal purchasing of guns work, I would love to hear their opinion on why they think they should all be taken away from us.
Yeah.
Because these people that are running around killing everybody and okay, mass shootings are bad, right? But how often are they happening compared to like in the hood?
Yeah.
The gang violence.
Yeah. And not those motherfuckers
what I
don't own
posted.
legal guns, bro.
Yeah.
They don't have to get registrations or none. They don't do none of that,
They
bro.
just
They
have
call their
them.
boy up and they're
Yeah.
like, "Yo, I got this kind of gun. You got these bullets? Yeah, boom. Exchanges happen and that's it. All that shit.
They don't
is
even
dirty.
do that. They're like, oh, I gotta just find some bullets on the streets.
Whatever it
They got
may be.
mixed bullets in their guns and stuff.
Putting a gun restriction on us, the common people that
regular
need
people.
to defend themselves,
Yeah.
Right.
does nothing for what's happening in society.
One thing I think that why they buried it so quickly was because he obviously had mental health issues, and the FBI should have known or probably did know and just sat on it again, right? And then the other one was the thing going on in Israel, how these people have invaded their country and they have to defend themselves. Well, if that happened here, if they take our guns, we obviously can't defend ourselves, right? So that's one of the reasons why I think that they tried to bury this story. But I just want to read what I posted in our chat the other day. 32% of mass murders in the U.S. are schizophrenic. Compare that to only 1.8 of 10 gun crimes in the U.S. are committed by legal gun owners. Extrapolate that to gun homicides. 18% of the 19,592 total annual gun homicides equals to 3,527 gun homicides are committed by legal gun owners. There are 75 million legal gun owners in the U.S., which means 0.004% legal gun owners commit gun homicide. Compare that to 32% of mass murders in the U.S. who are schizophrenic.
That's a low number.
This is not a gun problem.
No. It's a data problem.
Yeah.
And people not knowing how to use the data correctly.
It's just because like when there is like a shooting, a mass shooting, and it involves like other people, white people or something.
What's that mean?
I'm just saying every mass shooting is in a school and all the white people are the ones dying.
It's bad. Whatever it is bad.
But that's when you get the most people screaming at the top of their lungs.
Yeah.
You don't hear The View talking about all the gang violence or all the shootings in Chicago.
I gotta just point this out because I had sent the thing in the chat today, and then I had watched that video of that guy killing his son. Or the dad and his son.
The neighbor dude, right? Yeah.
I
Yeah,
was
it's fucked up.
so stunned. I didn't even want to send it to you guys because it was same with like the hockey player. We got to talk about that as well.
Yeah.
I almost didn't want to send that to you guys, but I was like, you have to. I need to know somebody's opinion on
watched
this.
it.
See, I'm so different than you. I spend my day watching those videos.
I watch them
I
myself.
love to watch like fight videos and like
Me too.
like assassination videos. I shouldn't say I love to watch them, but I'm very intrigued by that shit.
it, yeah.
Like when they show Cartel chopping people's heads off with a fucking butter knife and like
Those
it's
two
like,
dudes
what?
knife fighting in the streets.
Yeah,
where
where that dude got stabbed in the eyeball
Yeah.
and shit. Yeah, like shit like that. It's
Yeah.
crazy to me because it's just like imagine the mind you have, bro, to film yourself doing it and to just do it with no regard.
Yeah.
Like no regard whatsoever.
Yeah.
That's some crazy shit.
Well, that one that
and
you
that's not a motherfucker who goes and purchases a gun legally.
No.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not like, oh, I should obey the law on this part
Yeah,
of it
let
at
me go
least.
grab this.
And I'm gonna go murder a whole bunch of people cold-bloodedly, and I don't really care if the gun's registered back.
Let me
to
see if my county sheriff will allow me to get a concealed carry.
That's nuts.
No. Yeah.
So they're going after the wrong thing. I don't think that. I think everyone knows it's not a gun problem. It's not. It's a government problem.
Yeah.
So did you hear about, I think I sent it to you guys, that other potential mass shooting that happened in Colorado amusement park?
Oh, that the guy turned himself.
He died.
He killed. He turned it
shot
on himself. Yeah.
But he wrote something in like the dirt or on the wall.
On the walls, what it was saying.
What's true? He said, "I'm not a killer.
I'm not a murderer. Or something
I'm not a murderer."
Yeah.
So this takes us back to the conversation we had about the mental health side of things and like the 2 North Dakota incidents, right? Like the one where the dude was going to shoot up the horror school and called on himself.
Yeah.
And then the other one where the guy kidnapped the chick and who knows what he was going to do with her, but for a few hours he beat up on her, had conversations with her, and then turned his gun over to her and said, "Kill me."
Yeah.
So weird.
It's like, what's going on up there that's making him do that? And this guy was a fine example because this incident came after we had that conversation where we identified like something's up here.
Yeah.
And then this dude goes and he should have done a mass killing, but he didn't. He killed himself and then left a note that he's not that kind of a person. So it's like, who is he talking
But he was
with all
he
the
was prepared.
ability,
He was
yeah.
prepared. He had a
Right.
vest and he was loaded. You know, he was loaded to the gills.
But he didn't follow through.
Yeah.
It's almost like the signal was getting weak, bro. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Or there was no other option.
But
it's either do this harm to others or just.
But why would he even go to that place if he wasn't planning on doing it? You know what I mean? Like he went through the
was
steps.
prepared. He
He
was
went
there
through the
for it.
steps to carry it out.
I'm saying there's 2 options, right? It's either commit this mass killing
take yourself out.
And he was fighting himself in that regard.
Now, do you think in regards to that just being some schizophrenic shit or like
Probably.
or like the government's mind
yeah.
like brainwash is like he was just like, look, either I kill myself or I kill these people, and he's like, fuck, I'm gonna kill myself.
Yeah, I mean either or. That's a possibility for sure, but
I don't know, dude. It racks my brain just thinking about what you just said about the other 2 individuals too. Like, what the fuck?
What's causing
what
them
are they
now?
thinking?
would
Like,
you have killed him? That's what I want to know. For the
What?
lady who got abducted by the guy, would you have killed him after he turned his gun over to you or no?
I don't know. That's hard to say.
Obviously,
Because
you're a
like,
man.
we would never get abducted
yeah.
like that, in the first place. But
well, maybe Dion
if he
would.
handed me his gun, no, I don't. I think he'd have to be a cold blooded killer.
You would pistol whip him.
I'd probably knock his fucking teeth out or something like that. But I don't think I'd just blast him in the head.
You just couldn't. Like
Yeah.
something's
Yeah.
up. Obviously,
I think I would get more pride out of just beating the dog shit out of him, turning over to the police, and then
And leaving.
jumping on the news.
Yeah,
beat his ass.
Yeah.
You got to get a little pistol whip in
The
there.
fool thought he could kill me.
Yeah.
Shit. John Ostos. Yeah, that's the name. OSTOS. To all my enemies.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, it's fucking weird. But I did watch that other one that you were talking about.
The hockey one.
No, we'll talk about that one next. But the apartment one.
Yeah, the apartment. So a neighbor gets up. He comes up the stairs, or he's maybe next door. I'm not sure.
So he lives on the bottom floor.
Yeah.
And those people live above him.
Mhm.
And I guess that those people, like, they've had a lot of issues.
He's been harassing them for making noise
Yeah,
and going
right,
after their kids and all kinds of, for some period of time now. And it
They
was
were
almost
going
like
back
he was
and forth.
like, if you watch the video having
He
that
was ready.
prerequisite
Yep.
knowledge, it's almost as if though he wanted to use his gun. Like
for
that.
sure.
He was looking for some
100%.
kind of self defense or
The
something.
guy
like
had
that.
the
was
scissors in
100%.
his hand.
No, I know, but that's what I'm saying. But the dude had the gun on him, bro.
Yeah, like he was fine.
He was ready.
He didn't need.
He was like he wanted it.
He
When
was
you-
waiting.
When
When
you
that
hear
guy-
the story,
when
when you
that
hear
guy-
the story about how it's been an ongoing issue leading
Yeah.
up to that point,
Yeah.
it was like he had been trying to antagonize him. Maybe at some point he built up the courage and was just like, I'll
gonna
show
go-
them. I'll
yeah.
show them. The next time this happens, I'll show them. But that was cold blooded.
That was
Like the way he
crazy.
killed the son, bro. Like
Yeah.
the son would look like he was trying to run away, and the dude just
Yep.
killed him, shot him in the head,
Yeah.
walked over to the dude already laying down that he shot, and then shot him in the head.
The boy was still
Like
moving.
that was assassination.
The boy
bro.
was still moving
Yeah,
when
yeah.
he like called the elevator or whatever he did. I assume he wasn't calling an elevator because that would be crazy, right?
Yeah, I think he was just contemplating what he had just done, and then he just walked out. Because it looked like a stairway.
Was
Because
that?
it was a door that he pulled.
He
open.
went through a doorway.
I
yeah.
thought it was
Yeah.
another apartment.
That's what I
No,
thought. He went
think
to
he
another
into,
apartment
like a
too.
stairwell,
Something.
like a like the elevator stairwells.
That's why I was like, if he's going waiting for the elevator when he could just take the stairs and get it,
Yeah.
that's not funny.
So
but
like I don't know, that might have been like an internal staircase, like to the apartment, hallways.
yeah,
And the one that he went out of was like their fire escape stairs.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like
that makes
outside?
sense.
Because it's all concrete in there or something.
Maybe.
Because he
Straight
pulled the
outside.
door open. That's not an elevator door.
Yeah,
for sure.
no, that's why I was like, there's
Yeah.
no way.
But he stood there for a minute and was like staring at the door. Like I thought he was knocking on the door to go into someone's
and that's
apartment.
what that's the
Yeah.
other option. I mean, but so he comes up the stairs, they're arguing, the guy comes out, and then he goes back in.
He went back into his apartment.
Yep.
But that guy was
to put on
waiting.
a shirt.
That guy was waiting. You can see he was going like this.
Yeah.
So he was waiting for something to happen.
And then he came out with the scissors.
And we don't
they
know
were
what was
arguing.
said either, but
Yeah.
like the guy could have told him like, "I'll shoot your ass," and the dude knew he had a gun. He went and got scissors and was like, "Try me,
Yeah.
try and shoot me,"
Which is
motherfucker."
crazy. Who brings
like,
scissors to a gunfight?
Yeah, I mean that's dumb. I certainly wouldn't pull them out and not use them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, you're
right.
getting stabbed in your neck.
Like you got a gun, bro.
But
Like
here's
you
the
let
deal.
me get close to you with my
Here's
scissors.
the
Yeah.
deal. He went like this.
Don't ever.
right?
Yeah, he put the scissors up to him.
He
like
went
this.
like this, and then he turned his back.
Yeah.
I would have said had he not shot the dude when he turned his back on him and then shot them to make sure they were dead afterward, he would have got away with self-defense.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
He could have made that argument.
if he didn't shoot him to death, what's gonna happen? You know, like this guy's gonna get murdered.
I don't know. It's hard to say.
It is hard to say, but
But yeah, I mean, if you shoot my son in the
yeah, and,
I live,
and the dad
I'll make it my life
to
fucking
kill you.
work
That's
to
gonna
come
be
back and
it.
find you. Yeah, for
If
sure.
it- especially if you see that video of him
Yeah.
double tapping your nephew and your brother, that would be absolutely.
Here's the
nuts.
other thing too. I read on that they in the comments someone said that there was a manhunt for him,
Mhm.
and someone else commented and said no, they caught him and they had a shootout with him. He's dead.
No,
Yeah, he went out in a blaze, bro.
So
That's just what I saw in the
So
comments.
he's a little,
I
you
can't
can't
say
confirm.
that's factual, but
if he,
someone did say that like they were very
so he was just probably,
just Donzo.
he's probably fucked in the head too.
snapped. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just weird. Everybody's snapping, which makes sense if you look at what's going
Mental
on
health.
too. Yeah, like everyone is snapping right now, bro. Like
Yeah.
we snap. We're sick of all the shit that's going on all the time too. You know, like the weird stuff in government and politics and everything. So yeah, everyone's just
Stressful
everyone's
times.
losing their fucking minds, bro. But it's
Yeah.
what they want.
Mhm.
It's what they want.
Mm-hmm.
You're seeing more and more people like show up to conferences where Bill Gates and George Soros and all them are at too, and fucking just making
Yelling at
hell
them.
right there in
Yeah.
the audience. You know,
That's
what I mean?
that's
Calling
really
them out.
cool
Yeah.
because I
think
mean it
it's
needs to
dope,
be
yeah.
done.
But it's happening on a larger scale now too. So it's like,
Yeah.
okay, people are fed up.
Well, they're gonna have to start feeling it one way or another, you
Mhm.
know. So
Yeah.
People are fed up for sure.
I do think we should bring up the hockey one because it is
Yeah.
wild, and I really want to know Cody's thoughts as well. Because me and you
I
have
haven't
talked
read
about it.
more about it in terms of like what went down or if he's being held accountable or anything like
And
that.
me
So as
either.
far
But
as I
the
know,
hockey league was calling it a freak accident.
yeah.
Which I mean,
Right away it
But
was.
kick your foot up that high behind you, bro, when you seen the dude coming.
There's no way.
That looked intentional as fuck.
even if it's not intentional, you get charged. You if I unintentionally didn't see your kid
Nah,
crossing the
I don't
street,
think I don't think you get charged if it's unintentional.
if you cross the street at the wrong time and I hit you, am I not going to get charged?
Not if you were in the wrong for crossing the street at the wrong time.
There's no way.
Yeah, they call it involuntary manslaughter.
I just don't know. I feel like
But this was different. This wasn't like a traffic accident.
yeah,
This is a hockey game
where this doesn't
where
happen.
it's highly illegal
Yeah.
to raise your stick, right? Let alone your fucking skate to someone's face, bro. So, and I just can't see how someone bumping into him made him kick his feet up that high behind him, bro.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
That
No.
was crazy because
No.
he didn't even it looked like he was gonna check that guy or he was preparing to get checked by another guy
Yeah.
and he missed it and then just tried to stop really hard and flung his foot up into the air and caught the guy on the neck.
Yeah.
His teammate grabs him and picks him up, grabs him by his neck and is trying to hold his neck together. You can see blood squirting out, obviously.
Really, I didn't see. I was.
It
looking,
was
but I didn't see
brutal.
that it was squirting out.
Oh, yeah, it was
I was
crazy.
like, Nicole, you gotta watch this, but I'll stop it right when it gets to like the part where it is gruesome. And so I had her watch it like 3-4 times
so
without
crazy.
showing that. I was like, but you watch that and you're like, oh my gosh, like imagine all those people being there.
Yeah.
They know this
people
guy
are
died.
damaged.
You know,
people are damaged
Yeah.
from seeing that in person. I'm
that'd
sure.
be awful. So
People are like, I'm never going to another fucking hocky game again.
it was
Oh,
tough to watch
yeah,
on the
yeah.
video. I was like, damn, like and like you said, I watch crazy videos all the time. Like,
Yeah.
but that was something else. I was like, holy fuck.
Yeah,
So
it's nuts.
Yeah, I don't, there's not a doubt in my mind that was on purpose. Like and supposedly that guy is known for being
Being dirty.
being a dirty player. So he was I think he was literally trying to hurt somebody.
Yeah.
Probably not trying to kill him, obviously.
No.
Yeah, I don't think you ever think you're gonna kill someone when you're just being an asshole like that.
Yeah.
But man, with skates like that,
Yeah.
on the ice,
You can't be fucking messing around.
no, not like that.
Mm-mm.
Hit someone with a stick or something, like you can get away with it. But
Or just
Well, you drop your
fisticuffs,
fucking
dude.
gloves.
Yeah.
Go at it.
raising your fucking
Yeah.
bladed skate to someone's fucking
Yeah.
neck, bro, is like that's a. Sure, you probably didn't intend to kill him, but you certainly didn't try not to kill him either.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's crazy.
That
Yeah.
is just nuts.
So 100% fucking
charged.
involuntary manslaughter.
I would imagine so.
Yeah.
I know that they are investigating it right now. It's still under investigation.
You think that guy's getting tons of like threats and stuff?
Possibly. Yes, because it's on the internet.
Yeah.
For sure. It's on the internet. People are fucking going off. People are talking. They're like, that's what people do, bro. Like you said, you love to read the comments because people talk shit.
It's
Well,
crazy.
that's-
Comments are nuts.
I mean, that's where I learned that he was a dirty player was the comments. So yeah.
But you got to be careful with stuff like that too, because people are just talking
Talking
shit.
shit, yeah.
Oh yeah, you definitely got to be.
That's what we do. We just don't comment it.
Yeah, right.
So, speaking of though, like, yeah, those comments on Instagram especially are just nuts. Like,
It's brutal.
they are the darkest of. I want to say humor, but some people I don't know if that's the case. Some people I think they are just evil, pure evil.
Yeah.
But
How much of that do you think is like fucking just bots and shit though?
Probably
Like
most of it.
AI
Yeah.
learning
Yeah.
that obnoxious human behavior.
I think most of it.
But
I know
then
that.
again,
So I was watching. I watch a lot of Tim Kennedy, and he says it all the time. Like if you go into his comment section, it's nothing but fucking talking shit.
yeah,
Like just bad mouthing him, right? But he was talking about how much like
Those are bots.
Yeah. But they
especially when like it's one thing to do it like a hockey player kicked a dude and killed him. It's another to go after the people who are just patriotic.
yeah.
On
That's
those
different.
pages when it's at that volume, because that doesn't exist in the real world, bro. And you got to imagine, like, I don't give a fuck if you're a troll or not. It's very rare that you're gonna meet mass volume of trolls who don't give a fuck what people think.
Yeah.
So it's like to have that many people trolling comments all the time, thinking no one's gonna recognize them for the piece of shit that they are, the horrible things that they're fucking saying. You have to imagine it's bots.
So some people are so good at hiding it, and I see a lot of things that are different, like tons of racist comments, right?
Oh yeah.
Like there's a dude, he's a black dude, and he's jacked, right? And so people are commenting things about like, oh, he would have cost this much back in the day, and like just because he's jacked, and it's like
even in bodybuilding, think about that, they do it.
But those are real people saying that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, in some cases they are. I think so. But I also think if they're not bot accounts, they're fake accounts, though.
Yeah, they are fake accounts.
So it's a real person that's hiding behind a fake account.
And that's where I'm like, okay, so there's situations, there's tons of people that just want to say this dumb stuff and get away with it, and they feel like they can because it's social media.
I'll never tell you guys what my fake account is.
Yeah, John's the one that's commenting on this.
I'm fucking people up, bro.
Yeah, that's good though.
Yeah,
I mean, some people gotta get knocked down, you know.
Yeah, you gotta have fun. You gotta tear people down while they're already down. Sometimes to make them feel it good.
That dude's jacked, and he gained so many followers from that though. That's the crazy thing. And now they don't do it anymore. I don't even know who he is, but that's all I seen from him. And
I saw a video today. Twitter's legit for stuff like this. First of all, if you ever want to really get entertained and not get caught up in the like social media side of things, Twitter is fucking dope for that, or X, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
But I saw a video today. This black dude was confronted by a military guy. He was like this kind of dorky little he was all in uniform, but this dude came home from wherever he was. And his wife told him that this black dude banged her. And so he went to confront the dude. He found him in the parking lot somewhere, and this dude's filming. He's like, "You gotta be fucking kidding me. Like, man, I ain't never touched a girl. I didn't, I don't even know." And he's just like, "Yeah, you did." And then the girl comes over and she's like, you did too. And he's just like, you're telling him that we fucked, that I fucked you, or you know, whatever, that we fucked. And she's just like, no, you fucked me. I didn't fuck you. And you're gonna get your ass kicked in this and that. Like, she's like, the wife is standing with the husband, this little dorky, like, he's like literally like a little tiny nerd in a military uniform, bro. And he's confronting this black dude. This black dude's pretty jacked, bro. And he's just laughing. He's like, he's like, dude, take your girl and get the fuck out of here. I didn't touch her. She's not my type. He's like, I could have her if I want her, but I didn't. I didn't do nothing. She's like, yeah, you did. Like, this dude's defending her honor. And I'm thinking to myself, either this is a completely staged video and it's fake as fuck, but it didn't seem like it. I usually call those pretty good. Or it's one of the most awkward scenarios you've ever seen on the internet, man. Like, this dude is serious. He's like, wants to fight this black dude for fucking his wife, bro, while he was gone on orders. And the dude's like, I didn't, bro. Like, that never happened. And she comes out of nowhere.
That'd
she's
be
like,
so weird.
She's literally like, yes, you did. And he's like, you're saying that we fucked. And she's like, no, you fucked me. I didn't fuck you. And he's like, what does that even mean? She's like, I didn't get on top of you. You were on top of me. And he's just like, I don't fucking understand. Like, this is crazy. That never happened. And the dude's like, he's like, dude, you don't want to fight me. You don't want this problem, bro. Go the fuck away. Take your girl. Get out of here. I'm going to fuck you up. And the dude's just like, no, fuck that. And he kept trying to get in the dude's face and everything, bro. I'm just like, this is the craziest video I've ever seen.
They didn't fight.
Like, no, they didn't. The dude made him. He's just like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, seriously. And he just signed off. Like, he was like, I'm out. This is crazy. This is the life of me or whatever. It was just weird, man.
Jesus.
But imagine being so stupid that you would defend your wife in that situation, bro. Like,
I hope that's fake.
Imagine Dion wants to fight someone because they fucked his girl, but she didn't fuck them back, bro.
That would be wild.
And she told him as soon as he got home.
I hope that's fake. I
should find that video and shit because it's fucking mind-boggling, bro.
Hey, so Elon was on Joe Rogan a couple days ago.
Oh yeah, I saw they had another one.
And
Joe Rogan was in costume too, huh?
The fight is back on, boys.
The Zuckerberg fight?
The fight is back.
There's no way.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
No, it's not.
Oh, yeah.
Elon would get his ass whooped first.
I don't know about that, but I don't think the fight's back
Yes,
on.
he is. There's no way. Elon doesn't fight.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, he does.
I know he fights. He
grew up in South Africa, dude.
He grew up fighting.
He grew up in South Africa.
That's different from a trained fighter, though.
No, he was trained.
He trained
all his
too.
life, bro.
He trained too.
He has like accolades for belts and everything growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So is he out of practice?
He might not be as
athletic.
But Mark Zuckerberg ain't no fighter, bro. He's just
he doesn't
training.
have any time. He has all the time, I should say. Mark Zuckerberg has all the time in the world.
You think so?
I think
so.
so.
You think he has more freedom than Elon Musk?
I'd say so.
The richest man in the world.
He gets to choose what he wants to do. That's the thing. I think so. Yeah. Mark's is in a good old boys club. That's what that is. He does what he wants.
We'll see.
No,
we'll see.
I'd like to see it.
Right now, you're going with woke left against patriotic right.
Yes, sir.
That's what you're doing.
Elon Musk.
You'll lose that fight 100
He's
times.
going
out
to
of 100
space.
times.
Like,
I don't know. Guy, I listened to the podcast and literally Elon was like calling him a bitch and shit. Like he's trying to provoke him. Like he wants to.
I want them. That I hope so.
I mean, it would be dope to see.
He wants to do it.
It would be dope to see.
We can definitely live stream
and
that
Rogan
one.
was like he's like, come on, let's do it. He wants him to do it in Vegas at the Sphere.
That would be sick. Have you guys seen that Sphere where
it's nuts, man.
It's like an eye like staring at like planes and stuff?
Yeah, we talked about it on here.
We did.
Yeah.
Damn,
D, you showing up drunk now?
Damn. My bad.
So the guest that I'm listening to now is, of course, Tim Kennedy, and he was talking about basically everything that's going on, overseas and whatnot. But he was saying that we as Americans are going to have a rough 13 months coming up here.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
You see the invasion at the border that's happening right now, bro. They like in Texas, they barbed wired fenced the whole fucking river.
Yeah.
And apparently Biden administration sent probably some of you guys down there in the National Guard with a fucking tractor to lift all the barbed wire so they could let thousands of fucking people crossing the river in.
What?
What the fuck? Like, why are they purposely why are they walking? There's a caravan of like 7,000 migrants right now marching towards the border to come over, bro.
When you send those videos of the people that are saying, "Oh, we're going to New York," I'm like, thank God they don't say North Dakota.
Well, no, they're going to go to all the big cities because that's where they're going to do the terror attacks, bro.
That
they're vulnerable right now. The big cities are like, yeah, no, everything's fine. Crime
Nobody
is
can
okay.
carry a gun. Nothing.
Homelessness is okay. You guys can all do what you need to, and we're taking all the, not refugees, the immigrants that are sneaking across the border, bro. Like, these people are literally not Mexicans.
Yeah.
Hey,
in the thousands.
Mayor Eric Adams was freaking out because
he's pissed.
He can't take any more.
He's so pissed.
He can't take any more illegals. Before, because they had a compilation video
of them welcoming them.
They're like, come on, we're a sanctuary city here in New York City. And then like a year later, he's like, stop sending us.
Well, because he was like, New Jersey, New York, we need to band together and figure out where we're going to send these immigrants.
It's nuts, bro. But this is what they get. Like, this is what they asked for, too.
Yeah.
And now they're gaslighting, too. I don't know if you saw, like, Biden's, like, signing all these new bills and shit. And he just announced something real big that he's doing to, like, help something that he created, but now he's like trying to offset. I can't remember what, but he's got like millions of dollars coming in. I'll think of it as we're talking, but he's just like reversing, just like he put money towards the wall. Now they're saying, oh, this is too much.
Yeah.
We gotta build the wall. He's doing another similar thing. I can't remember what it was offhand, but I just read it today where they're just like, yeah, Biden's signed a bill into law where he's going to have millions of dollars to help fund some shit that, he was opposed to first.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Which is what his whole career has been.
Yeah. It's almost like they did all this damage so that towards the election he can start undoing all the damage and look like the one fixing shit. You know what I mean?
For one, they want votes, right? Like that. That's the whole purpose, and they want all these people on government assistance to grow the government.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So. There is a fucking agenda behind it. Don't you be?
Are you buying the shit that they're getting really close to the impeachment with Biden and all the shit they're discovering about all the money that was laundered to him? They just announced another big couple $100,000.
But how? Because like the Democrats have control of the Senate, so it has to go through both to get passed.
Well, they're presenting facts though. They're presenting receipts and checks and all kinds of shit that they can show what really happened.
What facts did they have when they impeached Trump?
Zero.
So they don't really
not heard a thing on impeaching Joe Biden, like for real.
Well, because mainstream won't talk about it. Like they're showing it. What's that Marjorie or MGT, whatever her name is? Yeah. She's the one that just went today and she presented some check deposited to Biden for a couple $100,000 as proof and evidence that they were able to locate this and show. I don't know. In any case,
it's a lot. There's a lot of evidence.
Everything just looks like gaslighting, though.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's like I don't know, bro. I don't know how to take it because with Trump they could do it at will. With Biden, they can present more facts.
Did you see they're trying to take Trump dog off the ballot in certain states?
Nah.
I just saw.
How would that even work?
Colorado is one of them, and in Minnesota right now. I saw on the news this morning they're trying to take him off the ballot completely.
How? How can they get away with that?
It has something to do with his January 6th case,
which is a complete joke.
Yeah.
How is that federal though? You'd have to do that federally in order to enact that via state. We're voting for the president of the United States.
Right.
I guess they're thinking. I guess they're thinking
that you can't vote for someone.
I guess they're thinking it's a state's right.
No, it's not federally. They can't. A state can't tell you you're not allowed to vote for that person for president.
I have no idea.
That would be a rigged election. They might be doing it. Yeah. But they're not doing it justifiably or legally whatsoever, which is like 90% of the shit they do. They'll do things or say they're doing things to get everyone worked up, but they can't really do them off.
Well, that's Governor Waltz for you.
A felon can't be a
piece of shit.
A felon can't be a president, though, right?
No.
What about a person who's got an ongoing trial?
Yes,
they can.
Yeah,
because they don't have any record, obviously.
Well. Yeah, I want to say I read something not too long ago. It's not so much that a felon can't. I think it's the kind of felony you committed because people were saying like Trump could technically still run from president from jail if he wanted to. They think that they have him and they don't.
You know what I found was interesting when he turned himself in? I think if it was a normal person, they would have arrested him and put him in jail.
Mm-hmm.
But since it was the ex-president, that they would basically have to clear the entire jail out, and they would have to have Secret Service there, guarding him 24/7. So, like, if you think about it, if he goes to prison, because it doesn't matter, he's always going to have protection.
Yeah.
Wherever he goes, he's going to have protection.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Like, Trump
like,
dog could be in prison with fucking Secret Service.
Yeah, but that makes it like for him, it almost like, I ain't worried about going to jail, or then I'll be fine. I'll be protected.
So yeah, I saw that Don Jr. was on the stand the other day. They were trying to grill him about. They think that Trump had inflated his net worth for his building in New York, as well as the one in Mar-a-Lago, and they're grilling him about it. But I guess there were some financial experts saying that these people are fucking retarded.
Yeah, because the bank has to give valuation. A judge doesn't get to give valuation.
This doesn't look right.
Yeah, like a judge doesn't get to do that. A bank does, and it's not Trump's fault if the bank were like, we know who you are, we're good, we don't need any data. Mm-hmm. We'll just take it at face value.
But isn't it interesting that it was okay up until now?
Right.
Yeah.
And
because they're just digging, bro.
Now you guys are gonna charge him?
They're just looking for anything they can get.
Weird.
What I don't get is, like, you get a valuation of your home property worth every year. Like, even anybody who owns a home gets that. So, like, it's not like he's like, oh, they put 400 million here, I'm gonna put 600 million. Like,
so much
that doesn't really make sense to me either.
Nothing that they have done, tried to do, or anything has made sense, though.
Yeah,
we've learned one thing: it's that they don't have to fucking make sense with the shit they're trying to do.
No, because
they don't have to.
That Stormy Daniels case that fucking went down the tubes.
Yeah.
Now
Didn't they try to bring that back up? No, they recently tried to bring it back and say some other shit about it, but it
I don't know. She's I haven't seen her.
That he paid her off.
I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that fucking. I used to see her on Twitter all the time, but she's been pretty quiet.
Yeah,
I don't.
Weird times,
yeah, yeah.
But the point is that he's got like 2 or 3 different legal cases right now that he's fighting with.
I just RFK. Let's go.
It's not gonna happen.
He doesn't got a fucking chance. Dude.
Who's he gonna take votes from though? That's what I want to know.
Probably both.
Yeah, I would think so.
I would say 50-50.
You think like Biden's gonna have like a high?
But everyone's stepping down right now and endorsing Trump.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I
don't know. I think it's a part part of it.
I think we just have to sit back and watch the next year happen.
Did our boy Dougie? Did he step down?
I don't know.
I think when he steps out of his boots, he steps down off his pumps.
You think he's wearing
Ron?
lifts?
Oh, Ron. Yeah, I'm sorry. You're talking about our guy.
Yeah, he's got fucking.
Bro, he's wearing fucking.
He's got lifts.
Yeah. What do they call them? Clogs. Built into his motherfucking boots.
Yeah.
You can tell by the way he was walking in the last one that they showed, bro. He's like.
I was so confused why the shoes were bending so much. Yeah. I was like, it looks like he's got like 6.
So my wife has these. I don't know if you guys have seen them. They're like the Nike Jordan pumps. So they're like a women's pump, but a tennis shoe. So she puts her feet in them, and it's almost like a high heel inside the shoe, but it looks like a pump shoe. Like it has just a big.
So he wants to be. He wants to appear taller.
I think that's what he's
more
doing.
dominant.
Yeah, he's just looking taller. He must be a little man. He wants to be
like Trump dog.
He must just be a short little, but he's ruining it for him. Like he walks stupid.
Yeah.
Has nobody on his team been like, dude, you look like you're wearing stilts when you walk.
Maybe we shouldn't do that.
Like you know, like,
especially like when there's people below you and they can see that.
Yeah. Like, and you're being recorded and like your feet are visible.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Oh, fuck.
There's ways to do it without getting caught.
God,
I've seen the lift shoes and stuff.
Going way too high.
Why did he have to run? Because I think he ruined his shot for 2028. I think he did. Yeah.
It's
that
crazy.
Sucks. Well, I don't know. We'll see what happens, but
okay. I got another one for you guys that just came out that I just thought of. It turns out Obama was present when the chef died.
I didn't read into it. What were they saying?
Basically, that he was when the chef died or drowned or whatever. That Obama was there and on scene at the time that it happened, and people were saying he wasn't or some shit.
Yeah,
like that,
he said he was out of town.
They had proof that he was actually there.
So there was some gay shit going on.
Obviously,
there was some gay
Obama,
shit,
bro. It's
there
Obama.
was some gay shit. I'm telling you.
No
have
comment.
Have you guys seen the show House of Cards on Netflix?
Yes.
Like, but I know it's popular.
Literally, I guarantee you that is what our political system is like.
Oh, they're not, bro. They show us everything, especially through movies. That's the most elementary part of being a conspiracy theorist is you first learn that they show us everything in the movies because the CIA is writing all the movie scripts. That is a perfect example.
Is House of Cards like really gay or what?
No. It's really good.
But
it shows a lot of crazy shit that goes on.
There's like and
he turns
Kevin
gay,
Spacey,
but he turns gay.
But he's got some he's bi
tendencies and shit.
Same with all the basketball players.
Yeah.
Like, what's wrong with
Dwight Howard? He's on one.
Dwight
Howard
too.
Yeah. And I think he's admitted it at this point.
You can't really
still play.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Europe or something.
He's in a different league.
He's a little older, right?
Yeah, he's not good enough to be here anymore.
Yeah,
he said he wanted to come back, but nobody wants to pay him.
Nobody can be like MJ.
He almost got dropped off of I think he's in China. I think he's on a Chinese team.
Yeah, I don't remember.
And they were like, we're gonna restructure your contract. You're gonna get paid less unless you play well. And so he was like, I don't want to do that. Yeah, just trying to make some. Well, yeah, that too. But trying to make some cash before he goes.
Getting his butt plugged.
Yeah, you get some Chinese dang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like the basketball? I like stuff too.
Oh.
So he was there.
Yeah.
And we heard the phone call that they had with the police in order to get the guy saved. They said
and it's weird because Obama, like Trump, is an ex-president and also has a Secret Service team with him 24/7 as well. So if he was there, I would imagine that there were Secret Service around that area too.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Well, and they said they have a lifeboat and they're going to go find him, and they couldn't find him. They said he wasn't wearing a life jacket. I'm pretty positive.
Yeah.
And so it's like none of it really adds up,
right? Because the guy, they said that he couldn't swim, but he was on a paddleboard out in this water and he can't swim.
And he doesn't have a life jacket on.
Yeah.
Here we go. So I just found the article. So it says police confirm existence of a video and presence of Obama after personal chef's death report.
Interesting.
I don't know how valid this page is though, but
is it
it was the Western Journal?
Babylon Bee?
No.
Wikipedia?
Well, it's probably pretty accurate. I would assume.
I mean, when it's something
was Big Mike there?
When it's something that you suspected already, and then a news, page or something drops it, it's kind of like, yeah, all right. But yeah, I don't know. They've been showing Michelle Obama a lot lately. Just
my fellow Americans.
She's never with him, so something's up there too.
Dude, her back is fucking jacked.
Oh, she's built.
She's jacked.
She's bigger than Dion.
Yeah,
that's not even true. My back is.
Oh, she's definitely fucking.
Not better than Mike's.
It's better than everybody's.
No, Mike's back is.
That's what her name is Mike.
It's Big Mike.
That's what Obama calls her all the time, accidentally for some reason. Mike and Michael, accidentally, bro.
That's weird.
Yeah, that'd be like you calling your girlfriend Tony. It makes no sense. Oops. Tongue twister.
Yeah.
That name's so difficult. Yeah. Michelle, I meant Michelle.
Michael.
Me and Michelle, me and Michael, like he says it all the fucking time, bro, accidentally.
Yeah.
How do you habitually call your wife a man's name?
I don't know.
Especially if your wife is already accused of being a man for real.
Yeah.
And now like you accidentally always call her Michael?
Maybe it's like a joke though. Maybe that's what he's like. Oh,
he would laugh angry when he does it. Instead, he gets serious.
But she gets angry. Like she's like, "Oh, don't call me that. I don't like that." And then he's like, "Oh, Mike," and he's like, "He just fucked up big."
Yeah, I don't know. Isn't supposedly the guy that everyone's trying to claim she is? His real name was Michael.
Yeah.
It was like an old college buddy of his that everyone said was gay and that they were gay for each other.
His own brother says
Damn,
that.
no.
His own
Yeah,
brother,
yeah, yeah.
Malik.
Yeah. So
His own
If
brother
Chase was
says
going to
that.
be president and they were like, "Oh, you could be his wife,"
You do it?
I'd have to do it.
you would do it? All right.
I'd have to do it. That money's too good.
You
You
do
think
it?
so?
I'd have to. I mean, we're not gonna love each other or anything like that, but
You're gonna let him plug you?
nah. Just I'll put
You'll
up the
just dress
appearance.
up?
Yeah. Deandra, they'll call me.
Just put your back out
Yeah.
to like everyone call you a jacked woman.
Jacked woman.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I can see it.
No calves though. That's the thing. They'll be like, "That's not a woman."
They believe you're a woman.
No.
Yeah.
Girls have some of the biggest calves I've seen. I'm like,
Just the ones who wear heels.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was Kate's birthday last weekend.
Yeah.
The last weekend where we partied together?
Yeah.
You're a beast, bro.
You are.
I'm telling you, man, you're a fucking savage.
You woke up
when
at a good time
when
too,
it comes
huh?
to relationship, you're a savage motherfucker. I'll tell you what.
I saw on Facebook the next day. I was like, that motherfucker.
I was questioning how the fuck he got out alone for his birthday. This motherfucker got out alone for her birthday.
He's like, I'm gonna celebrate your birthday. I promise.
You're pregnant anyway. Sit down.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a fucking struggle. Let me tell you, it was a struggle.
Yeah, because what time did you wake up?
You were up early and playing with the kid already.
Yeah,
too.
I
was shocked.
yeah, my parents took us out for breakfast. We went to a hotel downtown. It's like a brand new hotel. It's actually pretty cool. It's really upscale though, so it's kind of not my.
the one in the new
Brett Ardio.
Yeah, the
Ardio
Ardio building.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
So yeah, it's
I'm trying to think of what the name of the restaurant is.
I can't remember. It's
It's right next to the lights.
Yeah, I know what I know where it's at. I
Yeah.
just don't know what it is.
it's upscale, you know. And
The prairie something or other.
Mm.
I feel like it's called.
it's downtown, so you have like that type of crowd. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Weird.
Was there a dude that asked if you'd buy him a cheeseburger, but then when you gave him the money to buy a cheeseburger, he then asked the next person to buy him a cheeseburger too?
What?
That's a guy that's always downtown.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's because it's funny because I'll see a girl give him some money for a cheeseburger, and then you just hear him 5 seconds later asking the next person
Oh,
for
shit,
some money
really?
for a cheeseburger.
So he's
Like,
trying
how
to
many
hustle down.
cheeseburgers does this guy
I
need?
respect that hustle more than the person who stands at the corner
Oh my
waiting
god,
for
it's
people to
so
show up.
fucking
I mean,
annoying.
If you're
fair.
just moving around,
Dude,
you know, the premises,
so-
making your
hey,
shit, bro.
And
Like,
if somebody's gonna give you the money after you ask them, I mean that's not your fault.
There's a dude that's on the corner of Veterans and coming off of Interstate. He's on the corner playing a guitar.
That guy, I seen him last week.
He's been out there for at least a year.
Honestly, I want to say when we went out that
But
night,
I
saw
don't know
him.
where he goes when it's wintertime. I have no idea where he goes.
Yeah,
But he shows up when it gets warm. And he was out there today, but he just plays guitar,
yeah.
waiting for
I
you
like
to give
that.
him money.
I like that though too.
No, that's fucking retarded.
if you're gonna do something for
Sorry,
it, you
my-
don't have to give him money. He's at least doing
Dude, you're
something.
in your car with the windows up.
Roll your window down.
No.
He's
Why would I do that?
At least he's not like walking up to your to your car and he's like with
Yeah,
the sign.
I'm torn because I want to say, nah, that's bullshit. It's lazy as fuck, and he should just get a job. But if he was in Nashville, I'd tip
That
him.
would be awesome.
Yeah, but I don't even know if he's actually like playing anything.
Get this. I went to Hornbach.
You never roll down your window to be like,
Well, it doesn't look like he is. Like he just looks like he's fake strumming.
I've seen that.
Looks like he's fake
I've seen
strumming.
that in like Northern California. One time there was a video of this. It was like I don't even know. I hate trying to guess people's ethnicities now because it's so dangerous.
It was a white
You could
person.
be a racist motherfucker.
Let's
for
hear
doing
it. I want to know
I
who he
think they were
was.
like Bosnian or something, but it was a mom and a little girl, and the little girl was playing violin, and the shit was fire, bro.
No way.
Fire. Just outside a grocery store playing violin, they had a little suitcase for people to put money in. The mom was standing there looking all sad, and some dude rolls up, bro, and fucking unplugs the fucking monitor, and the music's still going, bro. And her violin, she's not even playing nothing, man. It must have been. I think it was like someone that knew how to play violin. They were watching him. They're like, she's not fucking playing that.
Yeah.
And so they called him. It was fake, bro.
Oh,
She was fake playing the violin.
no
See,
way.
Yeah. So that could be what your boy's doing.
She was a hustler.
I was at the Hornbachers off 13th, right? I'm getting my groceries. I see this guy in a van. He's at the back of the parking lot. He's got a speaker set up. He's jamming out like loud,
Yeah.
right? And I go get groceries. I'm like, I got a couple dollars. I walk over. I give him money. Like, I'd rather see you doing something for it. Like, I'm entertained by the fact that you
not entertained?
You brought this whole system out. I'm gonna give you a couple dollars. Why not?
Throw you a couple billies.
Yeah. And I said thank you after I gave him the money.
Yeah, for sure. I'm always down with someone who's willing to perform. Like, that's a job.
Yeah.
I don't care what anyone says.
Exactly.
There's tons of multi-million-dollar fucking artists now who started that way. At least you're trying to earn the motherfucking money. It's okay. I even remember there was like several years back, like even pre-COVID, there was a dude downtown that was making the news because people said he was like one of those. It was like we didn't have very many people downtown like begging and doing all that at street performing and shit. And he was like a juggler or some shit, or he had those like crystal balls that they look like they're floating.
Oh yeah.
And he was like doing that like as a street performance, and like
Sure.
some people were like loving it, saying it's cool and at least he's earning.
Yeah.
Other people were like, oh, it's bullshit what downtown's turning into, and now you look at it now and it's just like
Downtown is fucking gross.
I feel like, and sorry if I got any friends that were once hipsters, but I feel like all the hipsters transitioned into woke left people.
100%.
Like everyone that used to be a hipster is now like a green or pink haired, like,
for sure,
woke like leftist.
And that's kind of what I was. That's kind of what I was hinting to of the crowd that was there.
Yeah,
like
bunch of former hipsters.
You could tell.
Yeah,
you could tell like the.
Do you think when they see us walk in the room, they're like, "Oh, Patriots"?
That's a fucking. Look at those fucking.
Especially this dude. Like,
look at those mega supporters
hat with the tattoos and the tight shirt. Like, look at Andy Frisella.
Yeah,
look at little Andy Frisella over there.
That guy's racist. He's a mega supporter.
Yeah, but they're not wrong.
Yeah, well, because he's white.
Yeah,
they be pinning.
You do support MAGA. That's the thing.
Well, no, I'm automatically racist because I'm a white guy.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is.
Well, at least you're accepting it now.
You know what I would like to see, like somebody your guys' size, right, on 13th, just right in the middle, just doing backflips. That would be a moneymaker right there. If I see a dude do a backflip that's pretty big, I'd be shocked, and that's going to get you like $5. So if anybody out there wants to just start doing that, that'll be a great side hustle. Because if I see you do that, I'm stopping.
I'll help anyone performing. I always say this: I'll give money, and I used to be really good about like I have a heart for people like that, and I always want to help. And my daughter used to see me do it, and she's always like, "Dad, give them money, give them money." Now I'm like, "Nah, fuck those motherfuckers don't need it." Like that fool's young as shit, fully capable of getting a job.
Oh, for sure.
I'm not giving him shit. I get mad, but I'll give it to someone performing because they're working for it. Right. And I'll give it to the dude who's just like, I'll be honest, I just want to smoke weed and drink alcohol.
Yep.
I'll throw him a couple bucks.
Want to get fucked up.
I'll throw him a couple bucks because you're being real. It's the ones who are like, anything helps, God bless, in God's name,
just trying to pull on your strings.
Like trying to like work you over. Like, nah, that's bullshit. Don't work me over. I'm not an idiot.
Yeah.
Say you need fucking help and I can help you. But if you're gonna stand there and try and bullshit me, and no way, bro. Especially when
with the lady that was a nurse and
bro,
I think she was a nurse. Yeah,
shit like that.
Need money for my kid. We're starving.
Yeah, and you got your kid and your dog out there in the cold with you or something.
Have you guys seen? And this is not a real one, but this is like an Instagram one. There's a reel going around where it's like a lady. She's peeking into the car door. She's like, "Could you bless me with something?" Money wise, and the guy's like, "Could you suck it?"
I think I did see it's like a white lady all junkied out. Yeah, she was like, "I don't do that." Or something.
Yeah, she's like, she's so shocked. I was just like, it was messed up, but she was a junkie for sure. But yeah,
those fucking junkies, man.
Or the ones where it's a guy and he's like, I just need like $2, and he's like, "Are you gonna buy drugs with it?" And he's like, No, man, I just need $2. Come on. He's like, "I'll get you a burger right here. We're in the fast food line. I'll get you a burger." He's like, "No, man, please just let me get $2." He's like, "Are you gonna buy drugs?" He's like, "Are you gonna give me the money if I tell you?" And he's like, "Yeah." And he ends up giving him the money, but it's like, at least you're being honest with yourself,
And I'll be honest. I think I have a heart for that kind of shit because that was my dad before.
Yeah,
I've heard stories, like from my own godfather, which is my dad's brother, like that. My dad, when he was strung out, like for all my life that I know, he was pretty strung out on heroin. But there was times where he would have like trips where he would, running around with a fucking samurai sword trying to fight cops off and like crazy shit like that. I've heard stories of him climbing my godfather's roof trying to break into his house in the middle of the night when he's home and shit, bro. You know what I mean? And like just drugs will fuck people up, bro, and do crazy shit to them. So I think there's part of me where it's like I have some sentiment towards that where I'm just like, if you're just honest, I got you.
Yeah.
Just be honest, because I think in the back of my mind, I'm always like, man, I hope somebody like at least showed love to my dad, not for the sake of keeping him on the drugs, but I do know that, especially with heroin,
it's brutal.
He would die without it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like if you just tried to make him cold, he could die without it, bro. And the other thing was like to get him off the streets faster, like give him what he's looking for, and so he can get the fuck out of there.
Something bad happens, yeah.
You know what I mean? So he can just go fucking get a hotel for the night or whatever, go buy some food or something. Like, so like there's a part of me that like battles with the conflict of like help and don't help, because they're fully capable, but they're just junkied out. And it's just like, when you know the reality of what drugs or alcohol can do to people and how it can fuck them up, you almost kind of have to have a little bit of a heart about it, and just make a conscious decision. Like, do I want to help this person? The reason why I don't help a lot of the people here in town when I see that is because they're always there.
Yeah.
Clearly the money's not helping.
Right.
If you're always
Well, that's what I was saying about the guitar guy, because I remember him from last year.
Yeah.
But does he
And
have
then
a sign, though? That's what I'm saying.
He doesn't have a sign. Like, he's just out there strumming, but he goes somewhere for the winter. I know
somewhere
that.
else, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just like, why only in the winter?
Yeah.
Like, why don't you just fucking, I don't know. It's hard. I just want them to get jobs, bro.
Downtown is fucking...
Because my daughter doesn't want to work for nothing.
Yeah.
And I'm afraid she's going to be like, well, why can't I just
do that?
Do this? Yeah. It's just like, fuck, get a job.
But I think any like bigger city is kind of the same.
No, I mean, everywhere it's all got their people,
But it's just I don't go downtown very often, but when I do, I'm just like looking around, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you gotta.
It's so strange.
You definitely need to stay vigilant. Like that's one thing.
There's some weird motherfuckers down there.
Yeah, my older daughter, when she goes downtown, like she went for Halloween, she'll message me and be like, I turned my location on so you guys can track me.
Yeah,
just in case, you know what I mean. And I tell her that all the time. I tell her, go to bars where people know me, because like she goes to bars like Knox and all that shit, and everyone's all like, oh, we got you, and they're always buying drinks and looking out for her and her boyfriend and saying, because they know me and shit. And I'm just like, I would rather you go there and even if these people don't really know me like that, I appreciate that they see my daughter, and they tell her like, hey, we're watching, we got your back. Cause she always tells me like, everywhere I go, someone's always like, oh, don't worry about your drinks, I got them, I know your dad. And this man, I'm just like, fucking write it out, like if that's how if they want to be generous, just don't ask people for it. That's dirty. She doesn't do that, but I like that. I have that community with people here.
We have to kill that fucking bug.
Yeah, I don't even know
it's
what
a ladybug.
that is.
That's why I let it.
Oh my god, dude!
I hate ladybugs.
It's a ladybug.
So are you sure it's not an Asian?
My daughter
beetle?
would have killed me. Last night it was in here and I was gonna kill it, and she's just like, no.
They're
she's
so
like,
intrusive, though.
Are you sure it's not an Asian beetle?
What's the difference?
Asian beetles are the ones that bite.
Oh, I don't know.
They look like ladybugs, but they bite.
It hasn't bitten nobody.
It's fucking pissing me off.
Are we talking?
Asian.
That's what it is.
Right,
because it's Asian.
Are we going to talk about this Olympia stuff?
Yeah. Let's go into that for sure. We got to talk about it.
Well, we know
because there's a lot going on right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start with the elephant in the room.
Nick Walker.
Nick motherfucking Walker is a dumbass.
Whoa.
Okay, yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah,
Why?
he's a dumbass.
Why is that?
He was fucking videoing himself. What was he doing? He was doing stiff-legged deadlifts, like heavy as fuck. So that's why he tore shit. He was lifting heavy as fuck. And you can't do that. That's how I tore my shit. When you're that lean, you just don't have the
He should
fat.
know better.
You
but
don't
he's
have
gotten
the
away
fat.
with it so many times. He thinks
Yeah.
he can do it
He's
safely.
young.
But it's always a matter of time, bro. It's always a matter of time. And you got to get smarter than time. The other thing that bothers me is like, okay, I get it. Like he can't compete because it's that bad now. He can't even walk on it or some shit.
Yeah.
But like his logic is like, yeah, I mean, we can't even place top 3, so there's no point. And it's just like, get the fuck over
His
yourself.
other leg is
right?
also fucked up too.
Get over yourself,
Yeah,
bro.
his knee is like all locked up on the other side as well. So he fucked up. Something bad happened. I mean,
It's
even
because he
worse.
lifts crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I'll give it to the dude. He's freaky strong. He's freaky big. Like he's got all the shit going for him.
Yeah.
But man, like when are we gonna start advocating for longevity in the sport.
Right.
Nah,
You know what I mean? Like when the fuck does that actually happen?
it's
Because
not part of the
I
game.
love like you know who's really entertaining, and I know we say this, and he's local to us, but Charles knows how to be what he is, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that motherfucker's so fun to watch. It's exciting and entertaining. He's super humble. He has fun with it. And he just like he makes it an experience to watch him. Like right now, watching him on this journey. I don't know if you're following his stories and shit. It's just entertaining as fuck, bro. And the dude, he's freaky.
Yeah, he looks nuts.
You never see him lifting stupidly though, bro.
Right.
Never. He's built a quality, massive physique off of smart training for the most part, from what we get to see anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's just like, why don't more dudes do shit like that? Because I know everyone likes Nick Walker's look. I hate it. It's so blocky.
I can't stand
so,
it,
like,
dude.
mean.
I can't stand it.
To me, it's
That's
just,
his name.
okay, but I hate it for competitive bodybuilding.
Yeah.
It just doesn't.
It doesn't fit what
look
they
good.
always have been about, bro.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
just feel like you guys are really distracted by his legs.
No, I don't like. It was the same with Kai Green, bro. When he was all squared out and blocky, like
Yeah.
I enjoy the like anybody can just get massively big and have the bubble gut bonanza and all that bullshit and be monsters by eating a lot and taking a ton of gear. It takes actual precision and proper style of training and nutrition and things of that nature to develop the physique that they used to be looking for, which was that X frame with the tapers and the symmetry and all that shit. Like we're losing that.
But
in
the
sport.
thing is Nick doesn't have a bubble gut. He has a wide waist.
No, you're right, but he's square.
Yeah.
I think he was chasing like the size factor. He wanted to be the biggest guy on stage,
Yeah,
and
his
he
body's not
fucking
made for it.
he blew it. He fucking blew it.
He's all disproportionate now.
Yeah,
that's the only thing that bothers me about his
he
physique.
he looks bubbly, and it just doesn't look. It doesn't look clean.
If this was a be as freaky as possible competition, I'd be looking at him all day. Like, yeah, that's the guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like to me, it's like a tame Rich Piana right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's
And
trying to get freaky big, bro.
How did he qualify?
Who?
Nick Walker. Was it top 3 last year that qualified too, or?
I'm not sure. It must
Yeah, I'm
must have been. I
I'm
don't
not
think
sure
he
either.
competed this
Because I
year.
thought it was just. Or did they change that rule?
No, didn't
He got
he won?
fourth,
He won
right?
something early on.
He got
Did he?
fourth.
Yeah,
last
he
year.
won
after,
something.
maybe?
I think he won something early on, like New
Was it
York
the
Pro
Arnold?
or the Arnold or some crazy shit. I think he won something early on.
Yeah.
I think it was the
Because I
Arnold.
remember us
wanna-
saying
I
back in
wanna
the
say it
day,
was the
like now he's
Arnold.
got the whole year to fucking prep.
Yeah, I think it was the
He
Arnold.
won
Because I was
something
gonna say
early
he
on.
definitely didn't compete like over the summer. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's get into it quick here. So I'll name a couple of like the top guys. So we got Hadi Chupan, Derek Lunsford,
Derek's taking it.
Yeah.
For
Brandon
sure.
Curry if he competes, but I wouldn't even say he's up
Well, that's
there.
another one to talk about though, because right away everyone was saying he's not competing because he felt ill.
Yeah.
Now people are saying it's just food poisoning, and if he feels good, he'll still step on.
Yeah.
But
Food poisoning will crush it. Like
I mean, yeah, he's not going to look good, right? Like you would imagine, food poisoning,
I
you're
don't know,
puking,
man.
and you're sick like that. It's going to fuck your body up, I would think, or spill you over.
Well, he.
Because to recover, you got to hydrate.
Well,
yeah.
we'll see because they have until tomorrow night before prejudging, and then he has all day Saturday to
Yeah.
get ready. So he as long as he can make it in the top 10, you know
It's
what I
worth
mean.
And it's worth it. Yeah.
Then he has a shot at coming back Saturday night.
It's gonna be tough to be in the top 10, but it's more doable.
So who's
now.
on your list then?
Then we got Big Ramy, Samson Doda,
Ramy's done, dude.
some random guys.
He'll still be top 10.
Oh yeah.
Ross Flanagan
I don't
made
know.
it to the
Yeah, I don't know how I
Olympia.
feel about that.
That's
guy.
crazy. Andre Presti, Phil Clahara. Wasn't he doing classic Phil Clahara? Or was that 212? Maybe guys, I'm throwing names out there. Hunter Labrada.
There's so many new names right now.
Phil
I don't even know who
Clahara.
these guys
I don't know
are.
who that is.
Andrew Jacked.
Yeah.
Kamal El-Garni.
He looks good, but I haven't seen him recently. But he like the last competition he did, that motherfucker had a great look.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He looked really
He's-
good.
He's got that fucking X frame.
And then
Very
what I like.
tiny waist.
and then
Yeah.
Regan Grime. So
Yeah, Regan's bad too.
I
He's
think
top 10. I
Derek
think.
Lunsford, Hadi Chupan.
You didn't mention Charles Griffin in that top. You don't have him in your top 10,
it wasn't in this list. I don't know
Oh.
why.
so they're counting him out already.
No, I don't think that's the case. It just
I mean, for top 10 or give or take, you know what I mean? Like
that wasn't even top 10.
Yeah.
That was just names that I saw on the list.
He should be one of the
He should be
primary
in there.
names listed, but without knowing who everyone is, it's hard to say. I could see him breaking top 10 this year.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I think so too.
Definitely have him beating Regan.
Yeah. Ooh, it'll be close.
That'll be a close one. Him and Regan are. I see.
Are in
I think they're on the same come up right now.
Motherfucker, dude.
Him and Regan are both trying to like make their stamp in the game as one of the top competitors. You know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Eat it. Anyway, so I would say top 3. You got to go Derek Lunsford for first. I think you have to go Samson for second.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You're putting him over Hottie?
Black is back.
Yeah, I think they're gonna. I think they were gonna remove Hottie, bro. Think about about the last several years, bro. Like Rami and Hottie for the last 3 years have been holding the crowns, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like somebody local?
They're not advocates.
Yeah,
bro.
they want more local.
We haven't heard from Hottie Chupon since he won.
I didn't even know is Big Rami going.
I don't know. I didn't think he was.
I don't think he's
this year.
competing either.
Yeah. But
where'd you get that list then?
I swear to God, I got
This
it.
fool just hit Google real quick. He said, "Tell me bodybuilders' names." he's like, "I thought this guy was like classic."
Where did you get that list?
Dion. He's like, "I worked, bro. I did research.
I got that list 2 weeks ago.
I was doing research on the way here.
I swear,
Literally driving with one hand."
2 weeks ago, I got that list. Don't worry about it. I don't know if he's gonna be there. He's not in my.
So
he's not in my top.
So
3.
let me get this straight. You've been telling us for the last couple of weeks, we gotta do this Olympia shit. We gotta do it live, and we're like, let's do this live. And you're like, I'm going hunting.
Listen, I know I didn't know we were doing that live, but I wish I gotta go hunting because I gotta get some venison. But I'm sad that I'm gonna miss that because that would have been a great time. But anyway, let's get this done. So top 3, we got.
Go ahead. You say top 3.
Derek Lunsford, Samson. The third one is the tough one. That's who I don't know. I would have to go.
We need a more certain list of who's gonna actually be there, though. Too. I think.
Yeah, if Big Rami's there, it's got to be Big Rami.
Whoa. Over Hottie Chupin.
Yeah.
No way.
I don't like Hottie Chupin's look.
He just fucking won. He's not going to drop to third.
Yeah, but the way he pins or whatever he's doing, the scar tissue that he built up on his shoulders, I don't like that. Once they pointed that out, I can't even get rid of that vision.
All right, so I'm gonna give you Bodybuilders Without Borders top 5 picks.
Okay,
and you guys tell me what you think. Okay, so he has in order. It looks like Derek Lunsford, Hottie Chupon, Samson, Brandon, and Andrew Jacked.
Yeah. Yes. That's what I was going to say. Derek Lunsford, Hottie Chupin, Samson, Andrew Jacked, and then maybe Rami if he's there.
You're taking Brandon out of the equation completely?
Oh, fuck. I forgot about Brandon.
I just feel like he had a chance until he got sick. Now
Brandon and Rami probably gonna be
when
a toss-up.
he posted his update. It wasn't great lighting for Brandon, but like he's missing like and it's probably because we're not in person and he's darker. Like his skin is so dark. He doesn't look very conditioned when I see him on stage compared to other guys. But so it definitely is his color.
Did Rami post it all?
Not that I've seen. No one's talked about it.
Oh, shit. 50 Cent posted. This shit is so funny to me. Keith D getting ready to go on trial for murder with a public defender. Damn, throw a bone or something.
So you guys, everybody thinks Derek Lunsford wins.
Yeah.
John?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to see if Rami posted anything about him coming.
Hey, Dolgner made it on Bodybuilders Without Borders. He's doing the Olympia amateur.
Yep.
Yeah, he didn't make it though.
He didn't make it?
No.
Who won that?
Some other guy.
Oh, crazy.
Did he place?
Crazy they highlighted him.
He might have got like third or something.
That's pretty good. Larry Wheels got second in Classic.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. He looked decent compared to what he showed last time.
I thought that fucker broke his arm. Arm wrestling. Was that old?
I think he broke someone else's arm wrestling.
No, he broke his arm. I saw the video.
So Bodybuilding Without Borders I gotta find the top, the 6th through 10. But he has 11th through 16th. He has Andrea Presti, Justin Shear, Hassan Mustafa, Roman Fritz.
Roman Fritz is high. That's crazy.
Theo and Flanagan. That's his 11 through 16. And then his
Yeah.
Do you think Chris Bumstead's gonna win?
Oh, that's the Spain.
Probably.
Yeah, bro, he's crazy. I don't know if you guys have seen his update.
Yeah.
There's no one fucking with him right now, bro. I think him and Dino are gonna be like Kai and Phil. But Dino's not ready to dominate him yet.
I don't think Chris Bumstead's gonna last that long.
Maybe Larry Wills will come in and win.
No, he's not even on the level.
He's not even close. Bro.
He is amateur, literally. Like for how much gear that guy's ran in his lifetime, he is.
All right, so check this out.
Not made for bodybuilding.
So Bodybuilders Without Borders now has as well the 6th through 10th picks. We did the 1 through 5 already. So now he's got Crizzo for 6th, Labrada for 7th, Charles Griffin for 8th, Regan 9th, and Burton at 10.
That's weird.
Yeah. That's an
Crizzo's that high.
Crizzo's arms are fucking huge.
I don't like his physique. He looks weird, but
I think he's got a great physique. I think.
What did he have?
They can't ignore him anymore.
What did he have at Hunter? What did he have, Hunter?
Hunter's
right
in 7th. Charles is in 8th. Regan 9th.
I don't really like it, but it's probably true.
But at least we have our top 10 here.
Yeah.
A potential top 10 because he's calling out 1 through 16. So we know who all the names are now. So yeah, Hunter has a dope physique, but I think he loses in size. I almost think Charles beats Hunter.
Yeah.
Hunter's
just really short.
I think Charles is going to come closer to the 5th, 6th place potentially.
I think it's going to come down to who can hit their mark. Yeah, because they're both really conditioned. You know, like
Charles rarely misses though.
Yeah,
he's really good about coming in on point.
Well, because Hunter's still trying to build into his frame. Yeah. You know, so I do think that Charles will have the edge on that
for sure. How about 212? You want to hear the top 10?
Top 5.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about 212.
So Sean obviously is number 1. Calderon is number 2. Prodigy number 3.
Really?
Yeah,
that's high.
Is it Bajo? Karith Bajo?
I don't know.
He's 4th. And then Ashkanani is 5th.
Ahmad Ashkanani.
That's kind of low for him, I feel like. But I don't know.
He's getting older.
I don't know who that 4th guy is.
Keon's probably going to be the one to take down Clarida.
This year?
Yeah.
No.
Why not?
No, he don't got the size.
He just
for it, bro.
doesn't.
He's got the look.
He just doesn't hit it though.
Yeah.
He hasn't proven that he can hit the mark consistently.
We'll see.
Nobody is fucking with
Nobody.
Nobody's fucking with
Don't
Sean
say it.
Claria.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say
that guy's fucking crazy.
Jeremy Buendias.
Oh, no, this is gonna. I don't know if you've seen him. He looks fucking.
The
good.
last one I saw.
He looks fucking good.
All the dudes in physique at the top level look good.
I mean, he looks like the same.
But he's really white.
We'll see.
He's really white. Like once he gets a tan on, he's gonna look like 3D. Like the video.
This guy has,
but I don't think he's special.
This guy has the Phil Heath of classic, or physique, bro. Like he's got the look that everyone was trying to attain when he was winning back to back.
Yeah, and
then he shows up again after a fucking 5-year hiatus and looks fucking phenomenal again.
We'll see.
Even better than he looked once before. I think he's in the running for first. I think he can take it.
I say top 5 for sure, but I don't know about first.
I think he could take it.
There's just
they've been comparing the lesser of looks for the last 5 years without Buendia being in there, bro. I think he's gonna come in and do really fucking well.
It'll be an interesting one. Actually, might be worth watching.
Yeah, yeah, right. Like we might actually peek at that one.
I don't know about that.
I mean, I'll watch finals, like the end of it. You know,
it'll be interesting to see though in prejudging where they put everybody. I guess.
Well, Derek Lunsford, take it home, dude. That's all. I gotta say. I just don't want him to, but he looks nuts. Yeah. He does look nuts.
He's insane, man. That guy's got to look. We'll see. It's
Yeah,
a good
we'll
one.
see.
It's gonna be a fun one. How about anything else? What do we do? Classic. What do we got? Top 5 in classic.
I have
you
no
looked
idea.
at that one yet?
I mean, I know the original guys, but there's a lot of new guys now because like there's a lot of new guys that are actually going to be competitive.
Yeah.
So you got Bumstead, you got Breon,
Urs.
That honestly, that's the only 2 I know.
Breon.
the Miracle
Breon
Bear,
Bumstead.
what's that guy's
Urs.
name?
Oh yeah,
Urs,
Miracle
Urs.
Bear. And then Ruffin, Terrence Ruffin.
Yeah.
That's
But
4.
I think Terrence is going to drop this year.
Yeah, he's been falling off.
But the weight cap is higher. That's the thing. But like I was like, Breon beat him last year. I didn't see how Breon didn't beat him. I'm hoping Breon can make some sort of a comeback in placing by beating Terrence.
Is he even in this one?
He is.
I haven't seen any activity from him.
Once they changed the
Him and
weight
his
cap,
girlfriend broke up and he went
Did they?
ghost. Yeah, they haven't been together for a while.
maybe that's all the fuel he needed.
We'll see. That guy, lately, Breon's been so full of himself and missing the mark. That's what bothers me.
Last year he looked really good. He just can't imagine being so big that you got to cut muscle in order to make weight.
Yeah,
Like,
he's crazy.
You can't feed into it, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping this is the year that he can at least bring something suitable to.
You think his height is what holds him back? Then
The weight cap was what was holding it, because like if he could feed in like other guys could, then then his height is the issue, yes. But also it's his frame and how he carries
that
it.
would almost seem like it makes it unfair. Then
No.
you don't think so?
Well, because Terrence is not much. I don't know if he's even taller at all, and
I think he's taller than him.
Is he?
I think so.
Breon must be
He
short
has a
then.
completely different look than Breon.
A completely different look though, so it's definitely his frame and
I
how he
think
carries
Breon
it.
is really short. Yeah.
And
You know.
he composed really well. Breon composed really well too, but not like Ruffin.
I think Breon beat Terrence last year,
I
but
don't remember
it was
that.
it was a super close battle.
Yeah.
So
I love Seaboom. I'm not a hater on Seaboom at all. I think he has an amazing physique.
I hate him.
I just want someone to beat him already.
I don't hate him
I want
either.
someone to beat him already.
Well, I mean, that's just like
he's
with
flawless.
everything.
He's like flawless.
He looks
though,
great.
when he gets
Like
up
I
there,
can't
man.
wait to watch Conor McGregor get his ass whooped.
You have that same kind of feeling
But
towards
he's
Seaboom?
Connor's already out, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? He's a has-been.
Yeah.
Seaboom's in his prime.
In his prime.
Someone has to beat him in his prime. I don't want someone to beat him when he loses. You know what I mean? I want him to come in to win and someone actually take him out.
And with just like this weight, the weight cap change, like everybody's gonna look
Just get a
different.
juicy pump.
I just think it's gonna be a good year for Classic, especially. I think we're gonna see some surprises there.
Yeah.
But
They were showing like the conference
Yeah.
with all these guys, and Seaboom had something to say about the weight cap or whatever. Like he was basically just saying like it doesn't bother. I show up how I show up no matter what the limitations are. And, you know, he's being Seaboom.
He's got that dog in him.
are you happy Ian Vayer finally retired?
Yeah, good for him.
There you go, boys. Look.
Because he's old.
Oh, he's getting up there.
And he just never looked right.
A little humorous. It was a bit of an honor when I heard it, because I heard people were complaining that there was an unfair advantage in the class of 6'1" to 6'2". I was like, who's in that class? Who's complaining about that? So if these guys are complaining about unfair rules and they gotta change it, that's cool with me. It's class of physique. We're not open bodybuilding. It's not a weight cap kind of thing. I've established a look. I've established what I believe is the standard of class of physique. I've done it even more this year, and I'm showing that look. Doesn't matter how much I weigh, I could make my weight. Give me 2 pounds, 8 pounds. I'm gonna come in looking like my stupid Olympia. Do what I do.
I wish he was more
He's
of like
one of the taller guys in the division.
I wish he was more of like a dog, you know?
Right.
Something
I
to
think
show
it
up
would be
and
hard for him
whoop
to be
ass.
taken serious if he tried to be a dog
Yeah.
with his lisp.
I just
Yeah.
throw up.
His
and-
Hey,
voice-
fuck you guys.
Yeah. What do you mean? Mike Tyson literally did it.
Yeah, but Mike Tyson was an absolute fucking
That's
savage
what I'm
beast, bro.
saying.
Like, no, he
can't
really
fit
he
him.
really
I'll
beat
eat
the
your
dog
head.
shit out of people.
I know, but we
There's
just
a
know
big
too much.
difference.
We just know too much about Chris
Yeah.
Bumstead now.
No, but I mean, there's a big difference. Like, if you tried to make fun of Mike, he'd kill you.
yeah, but
Like C-Bum, you can make fun of him, and he's just be like, yeah, okay. Well. There's a difference in the dog that you're referring to.
yeah,
I don't think C-Bum could be that dog because his demeanor doesn't fit.
I'm never listening to a C-Bum motivational. You know, like
Well, I don't think people use him for him, do they?
I'm sure.
I don't
I'm
know.
sure tons of bodybuilder guys use him for motivation.
Does he
Like,
do? Does he do a lot of talking like that?
I don't know.
I feel like he avoids.
He just
it.
did pretty much. That's,
Yeah,
I
but
would
that
say
was the press conference, like where they all
Yeah.
get together and meet,
Yeah.
you know, on the stage. That was their little thing that they do. But otherwise, like C-Bone doesn't do a lot of talking, bro.
Yeah, he did. He changed the game for good.
For
you
sure,
know?
he changed the
So,
game. Look at
can't
all the
hate on
little
that.
C-Bums running around here alone, bro.
Yeah,
Like this is probably one of the most popular bodybuilders in the world, marketability and everything. Like that guy has more brands out there than you can imagine.
yeah.
He's taken full advantage of his position. He's done it the best.
Now he just needs to
100%.
win 9 Olympias and we'll be good.
Yeah. He's killing it for sure. And I think that's part of why I want to see someone beat him. Because imagine what that person has to beat him, bro.
Me.
Oh, yeah, all right. You win.
Am I right,
All right, how
Cody?
about bikini boys? What are we talking? Nobody wants to talk about that. How about wellness? Nah,
I don't know the ladies' names.
I don't know any of them either.
I don't know.
You know what I like seeing is fitness.
Fitting this dick in your mouth.
I'm sure what's her name's gonna win that again.
Oxiana.
No, what's her name?
The blonde chick?
Yeah, I can't remember her name.
Yeah.
She'll win.
She's
again.
in the one of those documentaries.
Yeah. She's the reigning champ right now.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, that was fun.
It was fun. It's a good. I'm comfortable in the spot.
Yeah, I
This
mean,
is a good new
I
spot.
feel like we've been talking for like 2 hours, not in a bad way.
an hour and 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's a long one.
I am getting hungry. We have to go.
Big meat's hungry.
Big meat hungry.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, good conversation, fellas. Next week, I think we're bringing on a guest.
I don't know. Who is it?
We'll do part 2 with Ryan. Maybe.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So
Ryan's probably going to listen to this and he's going to freak out and be like, yes, finally, coming back.
yeah, he's eager.
Oh, yeah.
He likes to talk and he knows
Yeah.
the shit, bro. It'll
It's
be a good
fun.
conversation.
It's really fun.
Yeah, we'll reach out to him and get him on for next week. Otherwise, take us out, D.
Oh, I don't want to.
Ah,
I want Cody to do it. I
Come on,
always
Cody.
got to do it if you don't do it.
Okay. Thanks for listening to us. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share. If you have to talk good, talk bad, talk shit, as long as you're talking about us. Yeah, I think that's it, right?
Yeah, check us
Yeah.
out in the new stew.
Yeah, check us out in the new stew.
All right, we are out.